Hello everyone, welcome back to Homestuck. If you're enjoying Homestuck, remember to like and subscribe. Alright, I did it. Last week I guess, but last time we met Jane properly, and then we also met Jake in the episode previous. All these alternate universe people, yay. And now we're going to talk to this troll again, who I don't know who they are. So, here we go. I don't remember what voice I did for them either. Good morning. Oh, good morning, lovely. I think I did something like that. Yes. Because they use lovely and stuff like that. I don't remember what voice I did for Jane either. You'll have to forgive me. Once again, they're dumping a bunch of new characters on me. It's going to be rough for a bit.
I think it was like John, but it was a little bit more British, so it was something like this, right? Why, hello! So, I guess today is finally the day you make everything better.
And their thing is capitalizing U's, I guess. Didn't Jade do that? It's fine.
It is the day whereafter the legendary octet of mutual progenitoriety will come together and heal a great breach in paradox space. A day delivered through 80 billion years and 4 distinct universal instances worth of unfathomable turbulence. And while the emerald eye of this storm is fixed in the abyss forever, today you are poised to escape its scowl once and for all. By Skya's guiding light, you may leave behind its turning arms of bright colors and mayhem, and secure peace for your cosmic progeny for all duration. And if you are to meet this departure with trepidation, I would understand. But I would also ask, is there nothing I can do to ease your mind? I don't know, that's just the voice it's settled into, so we're going with that. It's me. Anyway, Gosh, so formal today.
Yes, I'm afraid I am guilty of rehearsing this pep talk well in advance. I thought you deserved a better proper send-off.
Yow.
Well then, is there nothing I can do? It was a serious question,
You needn't worry about easing my nerves. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be nearly as thrilled about today as I am.
Splendid! But remember, I will be here to help, whilst refraining from casual spoilers to the best of my ability.
That is reassuring.
Have you corresponded with your first designated co-player yet?
No, I haven't seen her online yet today. I'm really hoping Lalonde won't flake out on me this time. Have you heard from her?
Not the today that is local to you, though I do have a wee bit more trouble monitoring her than the rest of you. Curious dark patches in transmission. Humph! Okay, so she's got darkness as well. Still, I wouldn't fret over it. She is as good a chum as any you have, and should come through ultimately, even if things seem dire.
Oh, if you say so. Oh, I wanted to tell you, I had an amazing dream last night.
Blimey.
I believe it may have been the sort you just described. A dream of awakening, presuming I haven't flat out lost my marbles.
Indeed, I'm sure it was. I knew you would wake up soon. Might you describe what you saw?
I was in a brilliant gold city, above a brilliant blue sky, but the horizon was dark as night. Was this the place you told me about? What was it called? Oh, shucks. Does this count as a casual spoiler?
No, not at all. That is a simple detail about the realm you are about to explore, without directly involving your future decisions of consequence. The place you visited was called Prospect. It is where I have woken up every time I go to sleep for most of my life. Oh, okay. A Prospect dreamer. Who would have thought?
I didn't see you there. At least, I don't think I did.
No, you wouldn't have. My prospect is an alternate version from yours, in a completely different session quite far afield from your reality. If we are ever to meet in person, it is unlikely to be while playing our respective games.
Okay. Okay then, I mentioned this briefly to Jake, and he didn't have much to say before we parted ways. I will gather that if this is all true, then it means Jake has not awoken yet. I think this is for you to determine in time. What is your hunch? I don't know, but there was one thing about the dream that was very troubling. I'm becoming nervous to consider what it might mean. Understandable, but it will be an important to practice patience today. You have a long road ahead of you, and many questions will be answered in time, but we can talk of it over later. Now we both have games to prepare for. I know you could never fully appreciate what this actually meant, but I took much care to sync up these conversations with you on the same day that I began playing as well. That way we can journey through our sessions together and compare notes. I'm still not sure I appreciate what that means, but I appreciate that a nice gesture has been made, if you say so. I guess I should just start believing all of this now, rather than learning it to be true later, and feeling the fool for all of my curmudgeonly skepticism. Wink! For starters, I guess I could drop my reservations about your story. Will you? Wah! I can write off much of the tomfoolery. Much to tomfoolery, as I'm no stranger to a good prank myself, but quite honestly you seem too kind for this charade. Not the type I'd expect to trot out such persistent falsehoods beyond their humorous welcome. So what do I know? Consarn it, maybe you are an alien girl from Uranus, and together we're about to play a game which determines the fate of existence. Sign me up. Oh, hee. But I never claimed to be from that planet, which is only in the far reaches of your solar system. In fact, I am much farther away, a different universe altogether. But if you truly mean it, thank you for believing me. Now, Jade, my lovely, let us prepare this adventure. Remember what I said about the need for patience. Patience with your friends. Patience for your growth as a hero of life. Hero of life, okay. And patience for the coming of the other four of legend. A hero of breath, of light, of time, and of space. And if you still find yourself in doubt, just check the inscription on that big old book downstairs. After all, if you can't trust words written by your own hand, then what use is trust at all? Kisses. Just a little spoiler. Just a little spoiler. Four of legend, a hero of breath, of light, of time and space. But your life. What? The coming of the other four of legend. Okay, so that's talking about John and friends. Okay, back to the chest. Hey, there he is. You return to your baking chest, which you use mainly for storing quality pranking apparatus, and a few other odds and ends. Oh, hello, Pop Pop. His friendly face is there to greet you every time you open your chest. You would have loved to meet him. Unfortunately, his life was cut short at the tender age of 86 in a tragic accident coincidentally on the same day you were born. Or so your dad tells you. Pop Pop Crocker was a legendary comedian, following in the footsteps of his grandfather, who of course was the greatest southern pranking legend of all time. One day he hoped to follow in Pop Pop's too. But then, if the whoppers you've been told recently have any truth to them, maybe you'll get to meet him after all. It seems too good to be true. The only relationship you've ever had with him are through video footage of his vaudevillian antics on stage, or through his role as Judge Johnny Stone on one of your favorite old sitcoms, Night Court. Oh boy, okay. Rummage around. Wow, look at all this stuff. We've got a fake sword, smoke pills, or smoke pop, I don't remember what they're called, a dunce cap with the Crocker logo, a Betty Crocker book, the Colonel Sassacre book, the two other Pony Pals I don't think we had before, but Wise Guy we did. What are the blue ones? I thought the red ones were smoke. I don't remember. It's too long ago. The Trick Handcuffs, an NES Crocker edition, Crocker belt, Crocker spenders, maybe? Clever disguise, and some mustaches. So, awesome. Let's see how much I was right about. Just your basics when it comes to pranking. A few clever disguises. Okay, yes. A name brand dunce cap. Yeah, okay. A slightly abridged edition of Sassacre's text. Updated for the modern prankster and scrubbed of a few of the more egregious julep-fueled racial slurs. Several other stray books. Your company's prototypical model for the Grist Widget 12,000. And of course your super handy Unreal Heiress Thoughtwave Tiara Top. Oh, that's a laptop. Okay. It looks like it's got a little slot for a game cartridge. For the young, go-getting junior Battermaster on the go. Wait, is the
tiara top the belt looking thing? The company's prototypical model for the Grist Widget 12,000? That must be the NES. I don't know. Let's just dump it all out on the floor. That'll help. Yeah, that just happened. Might as well get all this crap out of here and take it with you. You never know when you might need it. You shut the chest and... Oh, hello, Harry Anderson. Always a pleasure to see you there. He's also one of your idols, and as it happens, has a bit of a history with your Pop-Pop. They were rivals on the vaudevillian comedy and magic act circuit. Eventually, the less competent Anderson was shamed out of the industry and went on to greener pastures in the private dicking biz. He became one of the hardest boiled detectives in the mean streets of the Big Easy, and later made a fortune off his memoirs, ghostwritten by Mike Cavney. Okay, capture log all. Your Celtics is so great. You shudder to remember some of the old shitty fetch modi you used to struggle with when you were younger. Still learning the capture logging ropes. Fibonacci heap? Wall. Look at the effing noob. Okay. I love that gun just superimposed on that image. That's very good. Detective Pony. Hell fucking yes. DS. Oh wow, look at that. It's Maple Hoof plus the joke book plus Dave 2's glasses makes the horse book, and Harry Anderson plus something makes the joke book. You have a cookbook, which of course was made obsolete by our computerized talking bullbuster. You wouldn't dare part with it, though. Too many wonderful memories. There's Anderson's aforementioned book, Wise Guy. His, Cavney's, stories are gripping, in a way. And then there's a customized copy of Pony Pals, a gift to you on your 14th birthday from the slippery Mr. Strider. Each page contains lovingly handwritten commentary on the deeds of this intrepid young horse. Wait, the horse is the detective? Can acorns save the animals? Okay. Check out Grist Widget. I love this face. This is a good face. This thing's a piece of junk. It just wastes your boondollars and destroys your cool gear to produce these stupid things that look like gushers. But unlike gushers, which serve many practical purposes, like inducing vomiting and stimulating the experience of eating plump insects, these things are totally useless. Insert hat card. Oh, it's like a shredder? 10 boondollars. Okay, you'll try it out with one of your less prized possessions, just to prove how dumb it is. You never liked this hat much. It makes you look like a gnome and basically isn't funny at all. You pop the card in. The grist widget indicates it'll cost 10 boondollars to convert this object into grist. That's not too bad, you guess. It's not like this currency has much value anyway. It was introduced as a sort of BC Corp funbucks. Betty Crocker Corp funbucks, to be used by youngsters specifically on qualifying merch online and stuff. Brilliant business strategy, really. As heirs to the Empire, you are naturally endowed with millions, and you have a reputation for being very generous with it. You've been considering using your wealth to set up a scholarship fund to allow underprivileged kids to go to Boone College. Oh, I'm sure that would be great, yeah. See, utterly pointless. You hope Crocker Corp was going somewhere with this technology, because if not, this product is first in line for getting the axe when you're in charge. Wear tiara top. Okay, yeah. Does it turn your brain into a computer? Jane, I don't think that's healthy for you. You put on your highly fashionable Unreal Heiress Thoughtwave tiara top. Great, more white text. Okay, but it's supposed to be hard to see. Okay. It immediately hums to life as its blazing fast processes mingle with your thoughts. It is the most efficient computing technology in the world by far, as long as you don't wear it for too long. But aside from a few migraines, you can't possibly imagine any drawbacks that cease reproduction could come with submit, merging, consume, your thoughts with embrace your culling, experimental technology conform to the social order, from a stay asleep, extremely powerful die, corporation, wait, what? Culling. Well, now we definitely know who's in charge. Okay, continue vigilant window gazing. What? They put ads in your eyeballs? Still no sign of the mail. Might as well keep the tiara top on while you look, even if it means suffering through all these bullshit pop-up ads. That way you can keep an eye out for Lalonde while you're at it. Okay, Betty Bother. Fruit roll-ups. All hail new Chief Justice of the U.S. Supreme Court, Guy Fieri. Awesome. Hey, he'd probably do a better job, right? You've been chosen to receive free dinner for 2 at Olive Garden. Okay. Simulated livestock flakes. Bacos. You know, that probably exists, right? Fake bacon? I'm sure it does. Green Giant. Broccoli and cheese sauce. Okay. And there's a... Who's this behind here? I don't know who that is behind the Olive Garden. I'm not knowledgeable enough of what is this? 2011 celebrities, I guess.
Speak of the devil fucking Dickens.
There's Lalonde. There she is. She's still got the hair swirly. And a drink. Well, that's not good. But she's got I guess she was sentenced back in time with the mutant cat. Meowgon, or whatever. What did... Mutini. Vodka Mutini. I had to learn this on stream the other day because I definitely forgot. And Meowgon Spangler. Anyway. What voice am I going to do for Rose is mother? So this is like Rose's voice. But she strikes me as a bit more refined, right? Rose is like kind of sarcastic. She strikes me as kind of uppity, but like how? Well, that was something. Maybe like that. Put a little spice on it. Yeah. Sort of like Vriska a little bit though, but it's fine. Jane. Hey! Jane! Answer, please. Answer. Jane! Right, she was gonna have like the popular girl thing. Jane! What are you doing? But I won't go quite as far as like Mew. Anyway. Oh my god, overreact much? I've been waiting for you all of 2 seconds. Where have you been today? Or I kept you waiting all of 2 seconds. Where have you been today? Nowhere, just chilling here. When all of a sudden... All of the sudden... What? Okay, I don't know. I guess that's just her mocking her. When all of the sudden it hits me that we just have something really fucking important to talk about. This hits you just now? We made plans to get in touch early this morning, and I've seen neither hide nor hair of you all day. It hits me that Jake's B-Day is coming up really soon. Just a few days before mine, remember? Remember? Or I guess it would happen to be if it wasn't for the end of the world that's about to happen. Oh, for Pete's sake. I just wanted your advice on what to get him. Something sentimental, I guess. I'm mostly tapped out of precious heirlooms at the moment, so I don't know. But not like anything coming on too strong. Something that says this is totes platonic and everything. Okay, totes platonic, huh? No eyebrow-raising funny biz is going on over here. But still says, call me if you wanna. You guys are gonna have a rude awakening, or at least she is, anyway. Grr. Now I know you're joking around to get my goat. Never mind. Ahaha, yeah, the goat-getting thing I mean. But joking, oh no, I think not. You don't think that if I didn't say he was off limits on account of you being my best friend, I wouldn't be all the hell over that? Damn, that rugged sense of adventure. The delightful, silly vernacular that's like, weirdly and bewitchingly not self-aware. Those adorable teeth. Swoon. No, stop! Well, shit, Jane. What am I even supposed to do? I can't hit on anybody, and apparently I can't entertain nary a frisky thought about any Bobby, because apparently everybody's off limits. Bunch of goddamn typos. Shit sucks. You don't even let me say your dad is hot, even though we both know he way the fuck is. I mean, come on. One. On. Oh, it was one the first time. I'm gonna try to make it not Vriska. It's gonna be a little hard. Because Vriska is so easy for me to do at this point. I've done it so much. Yes. Yeah, because it's weird. And you're drunk. Oh no. Correction. Drinking. Present tense. Grammar, Jane. I don't see why you don't try to court the favor of Mr. Strider. If you ask me, he and you are perfect for each other. Oh, Jane, so naive, so naive. Lordy, how can you be this far gone so early? It isn't even noon yet. You forget, we live in very different time zones. It's a lot later here. You're 3 hours ahead of me! You would be amazed how much can happen in 3 hours. Tisk, what would your mother have to say if she caught you? Pretty sure she wouldn't give a shit. I mean,
She's the one who stocked the goddamn liquor cabinets in the first place. I don't even think she ever had a drop in her life, probably. So why else is she putting it in there? It was like a passive-aggressive dare for me. Aggressive. Just the sort of mind game she would play. They're still doing mind games. Of course they are. Oh yeah, Rose still lives. Rose is still alive. Huh. So is Dave. What is going to happen? Anyway, so even if your insane and paranoid theory happens to be true, your response is, screw it, time to help myself to all of the mind game booze. Yup. Maka. Groan. You are completely impossible like this. I cannot believe you chose to do this today of all days. I should have known better. Here I am waking up bright and early, waiting all day with my nose pressed against the glass for the mail to come, and wondering if you'll ever log on, and all the while you're just getting blind, stinking, schnocker-bottomed drunk. What you're waiting for in the mail? Is something happening today or something? Fuck! The Alpha! Jeez Louise, you are hopeless. Oh yeah, that thing. Are you at all ready to play if it comes? I guess, but you sure you even want to play this thing? You know it's just what the Batter Witch wants you to do. Not this again. Trying to convince Jane. Okay. If you want to go ahead and be a chump, Jane, it's your call, I'm just saying. You know what I know what a chump looks like. And you don't look like no chump I ever saw. If you go through with this, I'll have to add your profile to my chump roll, which is like this real, actual thing I maintain, instead of being a joke. Is that what you want? Want? That's the wrong word. The Batter Witch does not exist. It is an idiotic urban legend. How many times have I explained this? My great-great-grandmother who founded the company is accursed of holding this identity... Okay. Who founded the company and is accursed of holding this identity would have to be almost 200 years old if she was still alive today. The idea of such preposterous hogwash is hardly worth dignifying with a rational response. Does this mean John had to deal with the Batter Witch? Can't imagine that went well. Or maybe, Jade did. One way or the other. I don't know. Where else? The idea is so preposterous, hogwash, it's hardly worth dignifying with a rational response. That the iconic face of the company isn't even a real person. She was fabricated long ago during the company's fledgling years. Right. As, you know, an alter ego for something more sinister. Such cuckoo bird nonsense. In any case, I don't understand the nature of this second guessing. Besides chalking it up to your unwelcome inebriation, we had agreed you'd play with me. You sounded excited about it. Have you obtained your copy yet? Yes. Obtained. Sure did. Through your various technologically cryptographic means, I presume. Oh, you bet. Hacked the shit out of those tight mainframes and all. Said jackpot like a bunch of times. All those ciphers and bobby traps, backdoor trojans and whatnot were no match for my codes. I am quizzically narrowing my eyes trying to solve the joke you were attempting, assuming that even is one. Okay, Jane, what I'm saying is that in the parlance of baking, because I know that's what gets you off, is that it was a fucking cakewalk. Oh. Like, by which I mean, not to say I'm the hottest shit hacksaw bitch you ever knew, as deadly to the corporate grid ass as she is beautiful, which I am, but what I mean is shit wasn't even guarded. It was just some files that were there, unsecured, and I took them, jacked them right off of that intraweb telematrix, then applied lipstick femme fatale style, and was like, shit yes, I'm all kinds of know how to use my web browser to download several files. Really? Yeah, so now I got it. If you really want to play, which you shouldn't. That's a bit puzzling. I thought this software was high proprietary. I told you. She wants you to play. She wants us all to. It's part of her big plans. And you're playing right into them like, shh. Yes, I know. You made yourself clear, but what doesn't add up is about your story is, I believe somebody doesn't want me to play. How else do you explain the recent attempts on my life?
Excuse me? I think I might only get through one episode today. Oh dear. We'll see.
Dunno. Someone out there wants the stock price to take a hit. There?
Oh wait, she's correcting. Okay, there.
Or it's just more connivings of the witch. So this hypothetical monstrosity wants me to succeed, but also wants me to die. Makes a lot of sense. Wouldn't put it past her. Makes you feel purpose-cuted. Redoubles your determination to play. You advance her plans in whatever incomprehensible way, till suddenly you did everything she needed you to, at which point you become crazy expendable, yo, and then she expends you like a wad of $boondollars on shitty Betty Crocker merch. I see. This is sounding less like a crackpot conspiracy theory by the minute.
Okay, I've seen this before. I use the shortcut that this is like in my notes, actually, for with occasionally. Whatever? I think that's probably what that is.
Whatever. All I'm saying is a bunch of stuff that's daft true to the max. I'll send this file to you, though, and what you do with it, it's up to you. So you want it now, or what? It's tempting, and I'm curious as heck to play it, but the mail should be coming any minute. I've waited this long for it, so I might as well use the official discs addressed to me. When it comes, I do hope you'll change your tune. Not to mention brew yourself a pot of coffee and sober your drunk butt up. My drunk butt's tune will stay unchanged, as it will remain, not drunk. Make her my barely coherent words. Woohoo, fair enough. But I believe that when we start playing together, you'll come around. Personally, I can hardly contain my excitement over it. If years ago someone told me, which incidentally someone did, that today I would have an exclusive opportunity to play what is absolutely the most cutting-edge immersive simulation game ever released, developed by a company which has already done so much for the advancement of humanity, I would have said, shucks, Buster, sign me up. Jane. Yes? Jane. What? Jane, did you know that I am utterly in love with the fact that I have a best friend who says things like, shucks, Buster. Shoosh, you drunkie. Oh. What the fuck? The flappy thing. Took me? The flappy swinging doodad, the arm dealy, the dealy Lalonde, the dealy. What? The goddarned red swingy flappy leather arm thingamabob, whatever it's called in the mailbox. Breathe, Crocker. Slow breaths in like this. I'm breathing regular, FYI. It's up! I know got a lot of mail out here, and I'm no mail expert, but doesn't that mean not the right thing? Like, you're supposed to put it up if you want something taken away, not have the guy put it up if mail comes. I think your mailman is quite possibly a dumbass. No! Who cares about that? The dealy! It's up! It's here! Ah! I'm so fucking, this. Blubby. Is that a response to somebody pointing out that that's how it actually works in real life? And Andrew Hussie going, fine, I'll pay lip service to it. Also, this voice for Miss Lalonde probably is not going to stick, but she's drunk, so what am I supposed to do? Also, she's only 16. At least she's not 13, though. Prepare to retrieve mail. You scamper over to the door. But pause a second to think. I forgot this is normal. Is your dad still washing the car? Hopefully he's still preoccupied so you can sneak out. But it doesn't hurt to be prepared for an encounter. Luckily, that's exactly what you are. Don Clever Disguise. What? Is that his loving daughter? Or could it be none other than Inspector Jacques Clouseau? Mr. Clouseau, what are you doing in this household? Can I bake you a cake? Please make yourself comfortable while I go about my business, not being suspicious. But wait, perhaps it's not as much as this distinguished Inspector Clouseau as it is the world-renowned investigator Hercule Poirot, because the little curly mustache is a lot cuter. Okay, Poirot, I think it is Poirot, something like that. It's from, like, Murder on the Orient Express and stuff. The great Poirot! In this house? Such an honor. I will set the kettle to boil straight away. Who would have guessed this home would be so heavily trafficked by famous French detectives at this time of day? Oh my, the good Poirot appears to be clucking little pleasantries in his adorable French accent through the high-pitched voice of an enthusiastic teen girl. I surely don't have the heart to ground this upstanding, dapper gentleman, no matter how many dastardly attempts are made on her life. Yeah. This is a really shitty disguise. Exit. Make a cautious motion toward a beckoning exit knob when suddenly the same wild character select screen reapproaches non-threateningly. The note that you still cannot pick one of the shadowy characters, but maybe you haven't seen the other guy yet, means it's time to click on him. Or maybe you already have, which means next time we're probably going to meet Mr. Strider. I'm going to give my voice a little break. We'll see if I can make it to the next episode. I don't know what's wrong with my voice recently. It would probably help if I could give it a rest, but I just don't do that, so too much recording to do. Although once I get done with this week's, I guess I have a break until streaming on Friday. I don't know. I'm going to just chill for a bit, and we'll see. This might be the only episode. This only really affects members, which unfortunately are the people that are paying to watch these. But we'll see if I'm feeling good or not. Anyway, thanks for watching. And yeah, if you want to see these early, become a member. Even though, who knows, I might not have it done properly because I'm sick. But you get a bunch of other benefits too, so you should consider it. Jane would do it. She loves brand loyalty. Okay, bye. Oh, question of the day. Shoot. Before I die. Well, we haven't met those two yet. So I can't really say that. What could I say? Okay, without spoiling anything about the other two characters I haven't met yet. Dave Strider 2, I'm assuming. I don't know. And Miss Lalonde. Which 4 children would you rather be on the team of going through Spurb? Would you rather be on the team of John, Rose, Dave, and Jade, or Jane, Jake, Miss Lalonde, and Dave 2? That's not his name. That's not going to be his name. Strider. Mr. Strider. DS. Whatever. I think most people are probably just going to say the original 4 because it's the original 4. We love them. But, I mean, these guys seem mildly more competent and they're a little older. Other than, I guess, Miss Lalonde. I don't know if she'd be very helpful. But then again, oh goodness. Rose's role in the story isn't that big. Other than helping John get to the first gate. She doesn't really do a whole lot. So, maybe it'd be fine. She can just, get drunk and talk to dark gods, and then they don't even have to create the green sun in this universe, though. So what is the Lalonde plotline going to be in this universe? Just help Jane get to the first gate, and then fuck off to a library forever? I don't know. Talk to Kanaya, too. I'm really worried about all these trolls, by the way. I wish there wasn't more trolls. I'm afraid. Okay, I gotta stop before I cough more in your ears. Bye.